So I guess yesterday I misspoke on that video. I said it was the 10th, and in fact it was the 11th. So today would be the 12th, I think. Yeah, it is 12th. I am on the Pinellas Trail. This part here is for the people who are walking, and that's the part for the bicycles. It doesn't always divide up like that, but in certain places it does. And I think that's kind of cool. Keeps the slow people out of the way. It's about 75 degrees. On the bike there's a wind chill of about, I don't know, 70. I'm sorry. When it gets hot in the summertime and it's like Cambodia, I'll probably still talk about the weather, but anyway. On all the videos I've done, I never really let anybody see too much about Rosie here, my bike. I was pulling a trailer when I came down here, a Bob Yak. You can look them up online. It's got a 16-inch wheel in the back, and it's got a big yellow waterproof bag. And I ditched that. I got to my brother's house. I owed him some money, so I wasn't going to be using it because I was taking the train, so I figured, why not? That's why I gave it to him. I got it for $260. If he got $200, everybody got a good buy all the way around. But anyway, I'll take you on what I have here. Okay, first of all, it is a Trek Navigator 3.0. I got a pretty good deal on it. I first saw it here in Florida when I came down to my mom's in March, but then I bought it in Crystal Lake at a bike and ski shop right there on the bike trail. It worked great. I did upgrade to a Cloud 9 seat. It makes your ass happy, and you always need a happy ass. That's just wrong on so many levels, I'm sorry. This is my old lock. I use it sometimes because I can't get the U-lock around certain things, so I have to use that instead. I have a light here. Set me back about $40, but this thing, it's got 3 different settings, one low, one high, and by high it's like 200 feet away, people can see you. And there's also a flashing one. This is my own little gadget, which I'm rethinking quite a bit. It's a camera mount using a conduit hanger that I put on here so I could get video when I'm riding down the road, but it's so bumpy, it's like a disaster. And then this is an old Sony camcorder bag that I turned into a glove compartment. And I took some Velcro, wrapped it around a whole bunch of times with one of those little rings you can put on your keys, and then these babies here on each side, so it's removable, so when I go in the store I don't have to worry about anybody stealing my shit. I did get a bike computer, which is kind of cool. Let's see if I can get it's $14.50 right now. I've been only traveling for about 9 minutes from my mom's. My mom literally lives right on Pinellas Trail. 1.5 miles. It's stopped. 1,164 miles so far. Not bad. And the fastest I've gone since I reset it was 14.8 miles an hour. That's nothing really. And there's the time again. So, let me see, what else do I have? I have a Rubbermaid bottle that I got at Kmart because it's big and it fits in there. I have my small air pump, which works pretty nice. I have I had company just now. I put this rack on when I got down here so that I could put my panniers on here. Panniers, however you want to call them. I don't know what, I just call them panniers. Anyway, these are waterproof. That whole deal set me back about $200, but it was pretty nice. I do have a tail light. You have to have them down here, otherwise you can get a ticket. I did get some locks. Doesn't make it totally foolproof. Literally, somebody could take a knife, cut this part, and just take the bag anyway, but maybe if they think about it a little bit too long, they don't steal it. But anyway, oh, I had to add this weird thing. I got this at Home Depot. It is in the electrical department. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I think it's for tying off like ends of wires. The seat, no matter how tight I had this thing, after a day or so, the seat would just slide down a little bit. I had to keep readjusting it no matter how tight I got this, and I didn't want to over tighten it and break it. So what I did is I got it at a good height, and I put some electrical tape around here to make sure that I didn't mar this thing up too much, because this is a plastic piece on top, even though it's metal inside. And then I tighten this on really, really tight, and the seat hasn't moved a bit. Inside the bags. Oh, I should tell you what transpired about 10 minutes ago. I was on the trail, didn't have my camera going. I wish I had. Well, kind of. In retrospect, I'm glad I didn't. Really cute chick walking down the trail as I'm riding my bike and trying to look cool, which is so easy for me. At any rate, I stopped at one of these little rest area type things because I was going to do my video at that one, and this girl came up, and as I was fiddling around inside the bags, I heard, "Hey, nice bike," and I looked up to say thank you. I did manage to say thank you, but it dawned on me that she's really young. So she was lighting up a cigarette, and I said, "Are you old enough to smoke?" She goes, "Well, I am 16, so needless to say, I packed everything up, took my bike, and I came about a mile down the path. Just want to stay out of trouble. Not that I would have gotten that kind of trouble, but anyway. I promise I had no evil thoughts about her. Well, from behind I did, because I didn't know how old she was. But anyway, maybe I could edit that part out. Anyway, this is a crazy bicycle helmet that I bought. I haven't used it too much down here. I do have one red light that's attached to a suction cup that I kind of jerry-rigged that I can stick on the back of this thing. And what I did is I took yet another small tripod, and I skeletonized that one just like I did on the other one, the handlebars. And I took an old cell phone clip, and you can see there's a little epoxy, some JB Weld, etc., etc. That slides into the front of the helmet, and I put Velcro over the front so that it'll hold it in place. And this camera that I'm using is a Kodak PlaySport. It's about the size of a cell phone, so it's really easy to put on top of that tripod. And then monopod camera holder thingamajig. At any rate, I have some Velcro that goes across the front so it doesn't bounce around. The camera does have a strap or a leash or whatever you want to call it, and I can run that leash around and around these holes and then clip it to itself, because I put a little metal clip on there. So in the event that something disastrous would happen to that camera mount, if the camera fell off, it wouldn't actually fall off, hit the ground, although I did opt for a extended warranty, so I could step on this thing and get a new one, but who wants to do that? So the worst would happen is that thing would fall down on my face. Got a nice little breeze. Oh yeah. I actually stopped at this little rest area because there's some kind of nice homes. This isn't my mom's actual neighborhood. She's not too far from me, like a mile and a half from here or something like that. She's got a nice little house, nice little area. But you got some of these places, they have all the screened in stuff. There's one further down there that's huge. It's got this big spiral staircase that comes down inside of a screened in porch. Since there's a big fence, I can't tell, but I would bet that they have a pretty nice pool and all that stuff, which for me, I could be swimming in that stuff right now, but around here they're probably freezing. Okay, so I do plan on doing some more video. I'm gonna hook this thing up to my helmet. Unfortunately, I went the wrong way on the trail because there's none of those bridges that go over the road, so I had to go back the other way. Oh, I did forget one thing. I do have another cool little gadget. I got a pair of these guys. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. There you go, maybe you can see them. Can you see it blinking? Any movement of the wheel or hitting bumps lights them up. So when I have all the lights going and I have my safety vest that's yellow and orange, and it has a that gray phosphorescent kind of stuff on there. When I have all of that and I have these going, it must look like a Christmas tree going down the road, which is good because I don't want to die. Well, not today, you know. Well, I don't want to ever die, but, you know, I don't want to rush it. Okay, so that's probably a very long video, and it takes 2 freaking hours to load this up to YouTube. So I'll get back with a shorter video, maybe of me flying around on the bike. I'm going to teach myself to do wheelies on this thing, because it could do wheelies. It's just back heavy with the saddlebags right now. Okay, that would be it for now. That is all. Where's a button?